How is everyone doing today? Oh my god. Today is a crazy day, guys. Crazy day. Thought we was gonna do the free to play today. We might still. Yeah, I most likely will. How it goes, it's good. It's good. We are gonna do free to play, don't worry. But I also want to do some roster reviews because I'm in a roster review mood today, right? Yeah, there we go. Good evening, Rogue. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much, Average, for the 1 month. Amazing. I haven't seen you in the chat for ages, though. Guys, I'm gonna be honest. I'm currently being bombarded by DMs. Every time I look, there's another one. It's crazy. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Glad to see you back in the swing of things. Thank you. We are back in the swing of things for sure. It's going well. We're back to the daily streams, daily videos. What did you think of today's video? I know it was a little bit bold, right? I made some bold claims. I know that. Hopefully you guys found that somewhat interesting. Okay, so the plan today. Do you know? I'll actually update the stream title. I think that's fair. Basically, I ended up. The reason I didn't want to do just free to play today is because I thought I was going to start streaming about an hour ago, but I've been on Discord just reading and replying to so many messages. So, oh my god, this is crazy. So I was like, okay, I don't really have enough time to do free to play. It's kind of the issue. Which is why I thought we'd do roster reviews today. What I'll do is I will update the stream here. Just give me a second, guys. I'm gonna change the title so it says free to play as well. Plus free to play. Beautiful. Alright, there we go. Hey, welcome to the stream. It's nice to see so many of you today already. Hopefully everyone's having a good day. Alright, guys. Oh man, I don't know where we got to. Last time we was doing the when we was doing the roster reviews. I can't remember where we got to. Hey, Lord of Hunger, welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're having a good day. Okay, guys, I'm gonna quickly show you my Discord. Okay. Like I just want you guys to see how crazy this is. Just look at the side. This is the ones I haven't even read, and there's even more. Like there's like another 50 that I have actually read but haven't replied to. Today's a crazy day, right? Today's a crazy day. Yeah, Glurm reaction. Put it in there, Palpy. Let's get rolling. Okay, so before we get into anything, I just want to do this because otherwise I'll forget to do it. Right? We can use the old Jabber now. Isn't that just fantastic, guys? Let's throw him in there. I forget you can't use bounty hunters. That kind of sucks. But we can run Jabber with this. It doesn't really matter, right? Hey, welcome to the stream. TMFYI Productions. Yeah, that's a really long name. It's a good name, but it's a long one. Okay, while I let this play in the background, let me go and find where we were on the roster reviews. If you guys want a review today, I'm not guaranteeing we get anyone or everyone finished. This isn't the sort of stream where I say that's going to happen. But, copy, okay. I'm more than happy to try and get through as many as possible, right? That's the plan today anyway. Alright, let's go back here. Beautiful. And what I'm going to do is, like last time, I'm just going to pin the message. It's the easiest way to do it. Pinned. Beautiful. You got my Boba sign straight to R7, that's stopping last week. Then R7 Fennec this week. Oh my god, that's huge. Yeah, if you get Quill and IG, they should all evade a counter in territorial. Like, that is one of the most consistent things you can do. And you know what? There's a big incentive now to actually go ahead and, you know, get those upgrades on Boba Fett Son of Django, because he looks insane in 3v3 Grand Arena. Like, really, really good. Oh, I haven't even shown you guys the Grand Arena, which we actually won with flying colours today. Which we love to see, right? Okay, one more of these. Mod cap reached. I don't like this. This upsets me, guys. This upsets me. Every time I log in, I'm always on the mod cap. Today's a sad day, right? It is what it is. Okay. Man, I can't wait to have R9 Jabba. It's gonna be amazing. Unfortunately, he got one-shotted this Grand Arena. It was actually Rey who survived the entire onslaught. Actually, I think Rey got beaten in the end, but she did okay for me. She held. She always holds for me. It was a two-shot, so I'm assuming my opponent probably threw Starkiller in there. You got the lead on Kron. No, you don't need the others. The general consensus is the lead, and one of the specials, I think it's his second special, but I need to double check. You don't need all of them. Grand Inquisitor, the general consensus is his lead and one of his specials. But obviously, if you have all of them, it's better. But triple Omicrons are too expensive, guys. It's hence why I still haven't even done my Malgus or my Ben Solos level ones. Because personally, I think that unless you have just an insane amount of them, like if you whale on every character, right? For every 10 characters you whale on, you'll get at least one Omicron. With the ones like Cal, currently you actually get more, because what they'll do is 2 for the first one, 4 for the second, right? So you get more in the long run. But if you don't spend on Omicrons, personally, I think you're better off having more teams with Omicrons than more just singular teams. Just my personal opinion. Because, okay, put it this way, right? If you have a triple Omicron Malgus, and that's the only Omicrons you have, that's one team. And those 3 Omicrons, are they going to stop every single counter? No. For me, it just makes no sense, right? This is my next Grand Arena. Don't worry, this isn't what I'm setting. I haven't edited that. But I wanted to review my first one to show you guys what we was up against, right? So if you remember, we full cleared. For anyone who's just joining the stream, if you're new, consider hitting that subscribe button. And if you're not new, consider hitting that like button. We went through, we full cleared, really good stream. You should go watch it if you have the time. The only battle we dropped is this. And even this one, it wasn't a matter of me misplaying, it was just we sent in a weird team. It was quite fun, right? But my opponent, they had a little bit of a shaky time. So, Crew held, CLS held twice, Hondo again, guys. No Omicron here, it still holds. Insane team. I just wonder how much of a difference it's going to make when the Datacron leaves. I think if the Datacron leaves, I'll Omicron him, and this team will still be good on defense, I think. It's really strong. Oh, Jahani Omicron's really good. Like, that is a must-have. And I'm seeing a lot of guilds require it as well. Yeah, Ray held. Fleets didn't hold, they didn't make it to the back zone. I expected these to get one-shotted, to be fair. But yeah, we did okay in the end, guys. We won, that's the main thing. And just today, okay, I can do these in a second. But just to give you guys an update, I just got my, due to the event being around, I finally got my 7th to 7th star, so I'm almost done with Grand Inquisitor. I should be done hopefully next week when he's dropped. I'll just farm him up, and I'm gonna get these all finished and be ready. And then we're gonna hit 10 mil GP, which is just amazing, right? We love it so much. Okay, there's now 61 responses in the form. Okay, I think we got to like, I remember who we did last. So let me go find out who that was. So we'll do like an hour, maybe an hour and a half of these, and then I'm gonna zoom over, and we can do some free to play for a little bit. Okay, we've done all of these ones. Executor, JMK Afra. I can't remember if I did. I think I did. Oh, we did Jade. I remember doing Jade Chan. I remember doing this one. Yeah, I remember doing this one. Oh, I think we got to like 39, right? We did we did Palpy last. I remember. Okay. Here we go, guys. This is where we're at. Beautiful. Okay. Is Jahani's armor really that good? Okay, do you know what? I'm gonna play you a clip from my last Territory War stream. Okay? And then you can judge for yourself, because I know that not everyone watches these, right? Let me just find it real quick, guys. That was Student Revan. This is when we were still practicing against that. Okay, when did we go in against? Okay, that's Sith Eternal of Troopers. Yeah, this is Troopers. Okay, here we go. Okay, so guys, just take a look at this, right? From the last Territory War I did. Just watch this battle, right? So we go. Okay, granted, you know, it's not the best Lord Vader team at all, right? That's something to take into account. But just look how quickly you just destroy them, right? Let me speed this up. Okay. Hey! Welcome to the stream. Okay, guys, just look at how crazy this is. Like I said, it's not the best Lord Vader lineup, but this would work anyway, right? Now there is an argument, you know, you don't need to bring Palpy Mara. That's kind of a waste. I probably shouldn't have bought them. But honestly, the Omicron's just too good, guys. Like, you have the revives, obviously you bring Thesis. Lord Vader will do nothing, because you're recovering so much protection every time you're debuffed. It's kind of crazy. I just wish I hadn't bought Palpy Mara. I wish I had bought someone else to save them for another team. But as you can see, this is insane, right? I think, as far as I'm aware, Jahani Omicron will beat 5 of the 7 GLs, maybe even 6. I think it beats Jabba as well. The only one it doesn't beat is JMK Cat. But even then, I've beaten JMK Cat before. It's just a little bit dicey, right? It's not very reliable. But all of these, like, it's insane. Honestly, one of the best Omicrons you can get. Arguably, Starkill is actually better in Territorial than Grand Arena. Can you imagine that? Alright, guys. Let's go ahead and put this ally code in. Hey, greetings from Portugal. Well, welcome. What part of Portugal do you live in? I have a lot of friends in Portugal. Okay. 4, 2, 3, 3, 6, 7, 5, 5, 3. Okay. Let's go have a look at the first roster on the list today. Darth Sand. What a name, guys. I don't know how you guys come up with these names. Like, imagine coming up with the name Glurmit when you could have the name Darth Sand. Okay, actually, you know what? I just reread your comment. So, Jahani is a must, 100%. But I wouldn't do it if you don't have Starkiller. But Jahani is... Oh, man, it's such a good Omicron. It really is. I also think Cal and Ahsoka Fulcrum are going to be a must going forward. I mean, I've already said it multiple times on the stream. I think that Rey, Cal, Ahsoka is going to be pretty crazy. Are they here? I don't know. I have their Discord. I think they're also in the members chat here. Which, guys, if you are a member on the channel, I know a lot of you are, you can link your YouTube and it will give you access. Okay. Let me drop them a ping so they know we're doing them. Okay. Need a full yeah. Well, yes, you do. But I don't know. I kind of feel like. For some counters, like for example the Lord Vader one we just did there, I don't think we really benefited from having Palmaro. I think going back, I would have used. I mean, you can probably for some counters you don't even need the Palmaro. For a lot of them, sure, I'm with you. You do need them, but I don't think you need them all the time. I was born in the North, Porto. Now live in. Oh, nice. It's pretty cool. Members chat. I mean, in the Discord, there is literally a members chat. It's called Only Gloves, and only members can see. So make sure you link your YouTube and Discord account. Then you can see in there. Okay, so. What did this person say?
I'll show you the dark side.
Ah, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. I'm glad you enjoyed the stream enough to stick around. We love to see it. Well, folks in the UK. The guild, nice. I have noticed there's a big how do I say this? There's a lot of Portuguese in the UK, and there's a lot of the UK in Portugal. It's like we're best friends and we didn't even know it. Kind of. Okay. JMK but consider finishing Iden Troopers. Like, let's take a look at Imperial Troopers first. Guys, honestly, Iden's like a S tier team. 100%. Love how the game joins folks. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. That's literally the best thing about this game is the fact that you can play with so many people and you all just have one common interest. It's amazing. Right, so the world's oldest alliance. It's true. It's true. We love the alliance, right? It's good. Right. Sorry guys, I'm just a little bit distracted today. Iden Defender kills easily every exec. That's true. That is true. Let's take a quick look at Iden's ship. Just make sure you don't do what I did and go into Grand Arena without a Gear 11, so you don't have the one upgrade that guarantees the stun. Otherwise, it's only unavoidable, and it's not unresistible. I don't really understand the wording, but it is what it is, right? Do you even have the... okay, we do. We have a 5 stars. It's nice. How do I link your YouTube and where do you link it? It's in your Discord settings. I put it on the members chat for you guys. Let me show you. Community. Okay. Let me just zoom in. Okay. It's here. So you go to your settings, you go to connections, and then you'll see an option for YouTube, and you link it, and then you'll be added to the members chat. Your R3 Iden kills all exec. It's nice. Man, I can't wait to have my R9 Iden in a couple of weeks. That's gonna be crazy. Okay, so here's the thing with Iden, right? Iden's ship's killing exec to begin with. If possible, just drop the ally code in the form. It's so much easier for me to go through. We're probably not going to see everyone today because I've got work in a few hours, right? But we'll try and get through as many as possible. Next week, I have 2 days off work in a row. Can you imagine that? So one of those days we'll do roster reviews and just go for literal hours. We'll do like a 10-hour stream or something crazy like that. Okay, so what I was about to say is Iden. So Iden's ship beats exec. Iden beats General Skywalker, and if I just showed you guys, and if anyone's new to the channel, we don't just rush roster reviews here. We spend like 10 to 15 minutes per roster. It takes a while, and I know some people might not like that, but I would rather take a long time and make sure everything is reviewed perfectly than rush, right? Okay, so let me just show you Iden, right, on Swago.gg. Alright, she's here. Let's look at 5v5. So, you're beating Mothma, you know, that's what most people are going to use it for. Remember, this is really skewed. You can beat CLS, you can beat more teams. Okay, this is always going to show me, it's kind of unfortunate. But, if you take Aiden up the relic levels, you can start beating General Skywalker. And if you take Aiden really high, and I mean like R7, R8, R9, with decent troopers like R7, you can also beat Lord Vader pretty consistently. The only problem is with Lord Vader is the second he ults, if he kills anyone or anyone dies, there's no revives. He prevents it. And it's not just kills from him, it's kills from his team. But if you have like a Relic 8, Relic 9 Aiden, she'll survive, and you do beat Lord Vader. So that is something which you can do. It's something that I'm going to be doing once I get my Aiden. You can do it with lower relics and datacrons, but if you want to do it without datacrons and reliably, you want a high relic Aiden. Now, the argument you may have is, why would you do that instead of choosing Fennec? And honestly, there's some lineups that Fennec struggles against currently. Like the just god-awful multiple tank lineup. Like Stormtrooper, Royal Guard, Maul, and Ninth, which is quite a tough lineup to face. Hey Darth Venom, welcome to the stream. Okay, so in terms of the troopers here, right? The question was, consider finishing my Aiden troopers. My honest advice, as much as I like Aiden, I don't know why you wouldn't finish normal troopers first. Like, you have Veers here, Piet here. If I was you, I would relic your Dark Trooper and work on this team first. Because Aiden, I'm just looking, you have so much to give them, you know? And the thing is, Aiden's going to be doing stuff in that Gear 7, Gear 8, Gear 9 mark. Even at 6mm GP, I would prioritize traditional troopers over these. Now, if you hadn't have already had exec, and if you hadn't have already had all this investment in normal troopers, I would have said, yeah, sure, finish Aiden. But in my personal views, right, I would go the other way around. Okay. Yeah, exactly. I can tell, Garlic Wookie, that you are a very smart player. Troopers nice against Sisters. Yeah, but Sisters is low. I mean, you want to be killing better. I mean, Troopers is it's a really good team. You know, you can kill Lord Vader currently because of Datacrons. Fun fact, also Troopers with Aiden. So you run Veers, Piet, Range, Dark, Aiden. And that also beats Lord Vader. Because you have the cleanse with Aiden. So Lord Vader would go, Aiden would go, you cleanse with Aiden, then you start the turn meter train. And also the thing is, Aiden also gives the buffs, so you have that turn meter from there as well. Which is really, really nice. So yeah, Aiden's like, you can also do that, but then the problem is you're not getting the lead, you're not getting the Omicron. But honestly, there's kind of better counters there anyway. So I'm not saying to use that, I'm just saying it is an option you have, right? Okay, let's have a look at your JMK farm. Still quite a while away. And what about the horrible farm, which is what Town Ball? Okay, you're done. So not that long actually, it's just really the Relic 8s. Having what Town Ball done is so good. I also love seeing this. Droidica Omicron. Relic him up. Droidica Omicron's turned out to be like a must-have right now. If I'm completely honest, guys. I'm seeing a lot of guilds require it as well. Ahead of some others. Like, you know, I was literally talking to someone today, and they were saying Droidica Omicron should be ahead of even Boba Fett, Son of Django. For high-end guilds. Droidica's like the #1 to have right now. And I think part of the reason is it's just that good, right? And everyone has, you know, this team built up. There's Territory War. This one. So while in Territory Wars, Droidica gains damage immunity for 1 turn, which can't be copied, dispelled, or prevented. The only thing is, on defense, it's good. Like, it is very good. I mean, last stream we messed around against it, and it wasn't very clean. If you guys want to watch that, go ahead. But if you don't want to watch a whole stream, I did actually upload a video. I'm going to link it in the chat now. For anyone who's new to the channel, I recommend you go and watch this video. This may be the easiest counter you're going to find to Droidic Omicron. Very reliable. I did it with very low gear. The only thing is, I don't know if you would say this is good investment down the line, because obviously the team that I use is a very strong team, but it's also a team that I don't think it's a bad trade-off. If you're wondering, it is a Zori team. Easiest battle you could have ever had. So go ahead, give that video a watch. It really is just dead easy. And I did it with a Gear 11 Zori that wasn't even 7-star. So no Datacrons, no Omicrons, because there's no Omicrons in Territory War. But guys, if you're in a Territory War guild, or if you're looking for those Droidica Omicron counters, that is honestly the team to use. Because we threw a lot against it in this stream. Just like I said during the stream, a lot of it was fails. But I said to people, I would rather test this for you guys, because my current guild allows me to do that, right? To go into Territory War, to kind of mess around, kind of, quote unquote, and test things, right? Because the problem is, in Squad Arena, you can't test against Omicrons. You need mods here, by the way. I don't know if you knew that. But you, like, in that case, use that as information, because we sent in some normal counters to Droidic Omicron, and all I'll say is most of them kind of flopped. There was one where I got trolled real bad, and I wish I hadn't got trolled, but I'm not going to talk about that today. It's too embarrassing, guys. Too embarrassing. 6 stars. But I don't think the stars make a difference at all. That team's just too good. I honestly think Zori may be one of the best teams right now. I'm not gonna reveal what teams it's gonna beat, but in a couple of weeks, you guys are gonna see Zori is like the best team right now. I'm pushing it hard for a reason. And I know a lot of people are farming Kylo. Like, for example, this account right here, you got to Relicate Kylo. So if we go and look at your resistance, right, you already have 1 relic, okay? That's fair. But you have the Finn team, you could go for BB-8. If that's the... Sorry, you could go for JTR. And if you do that, then you have the Zori team built. Is that a Mando cup you're drinking from? It is? It is? Okay. Thank you so much, Mike. There, look at that. Mando cup. I have the Mando cup today. Yesterday was the Glurm cup. Today's the Mando cup, right? Is Hero Brew required? I don't know, because I haven't tried it without. I can only do 1 attack per Territory War. I would say yes. Well, actually, I don't really know. I think currently with Datacrons, right? Let's see what one this is. Okay, say this was Retribution. You wouldn't need Finn, because that's the main thing Finn's bringing to the team. That and the Terminator swap. But honestly, I would say yes. I think Finn is needed, but he's not a bad character to invest in. Put it that way. I've scarred you. How have I scarred you, Novelty? What is this? I remember when we was watching The Mandalorian together. You know what? We need to do that again. You need to drop me a message. We'll carry on watching it. I think we got through like 3 episodes, and then I forgot to stream some more for you. But yeah, let's now look at the Omicrons in this account, right? Because that would be fun. Okay, guys. Where is the form? Let's take this. Okay. Oh man, what's your account even called? Duff Sand. Duff Sand. I love how you're actually on like one of the guilds related to mine right now. I didn't even realize. I feel really bad now. Why do I feel like I know? Why do I feel like I recognize your name? I recognize your name now. So you have 12 Omicrons, and they are Carth, Phasma, Asajj, Chief Chopper, Traya, Droidica, First Lord TIE Pilot, Iden, Mara, Qui-Gon, Leia, Wampa. Oh, I remember now. I remember that now. That was quite fun, wasn't it? I remember I took a screenshot and yeah, I remember that. I remember because it was at the... I mean, I say spoilers, it's literally like the first ever episode. It's when the thing jumps out at him And I went to take a screenshot, and obviously it paused it, and then I played it, and then the jump scare happened, and obviously was like, "What?" Just like screaming. Time of our lives, right? Okay, let's go on to the next account. We've kind of spoken about troopers, we've spoken about JMK a little bit there. Oh, I like this. Master G. You're farming a certain Ray. Do you know, I actually watched a very interesting video the other day about Ray, and the fact that if you like think back to the original trilogy, Palpatine says to Luke, struck me down. What was the exact wording? I don't want to get the exact wording down. I think struck me down. Your journey towards dark side be completed, but then he. Yeah, so he could take over. Yeah, okay. I can't remember. Can't remember the exact wording. It's gonna annoy me. Yeah, it's that, but then it's the other bit. It's the second bit of the quote. It's gonna really annoy me. I don't like getting quotes wrong. Anyway, basically, Rey does exactly what Luke didn't do in the sequels. So she's like a true Palpatine. Nice account. This is a nice account. I haven't even looked at this account. No one cares about Rey. Get out of here, Palpatine. Rey's good in this game. I'm so happy there's not a lot of people that have Rey, because Rey's just ridiculous. She has her bad patches in the game. She has her stages. Great info there, Glurmit. Not. Oh, I'm so sorry. Do you know what, Mike? I am really sorry that I didn't give you the info you wanted or needed, right? Yeah, oh man, what am I supposed to say here, guys? What am I supposed to do here? Do you know what, Mike? You weren't even here. We actually one-shotted some of Young Lando the other day. You butchered that badly. I butchered it terribly. I didn't want to say the wrong quote because I know someone's going to be out there just like furiously typing away just all the hatred in the world. And then I'd have to reveal I'm a Sith Lord to them, right? Okay, so 4.8 mil. Rey is the fun. I wonder. Yeah, level them up. Yeah, I think that is old Ben. Okay, cool. All right, Mike. Do you know what? Today you're upsetting me. Oh my god, guys, what's going on here? Okay, I've been told I need to go roast someone's account. 10 mil and no Darth Revan. Can you believe that's even a thing? Oh man, it is always a good stream when Mike's here. You're not doing bad on the Rey fun. From honest, I honestly take him up because even at 3-star double Zeta, you literally have the team. Finn, Poe, Hero Finn. It sucks taking Hero Finn from Hero Poe, but honestly, Hero Poe is kind of not that great right now in my honest opinion. Hero Finn goes so well in this team. I have messed around. Vet Han can fill the gap, but I don't know, guys. It's tough. Okay, in a minute, I'm gonna show you guys a crazy account, right? But that's gonna be in a second, and it's not really gonna be a review because there is a list, right? There's an order. But I just wanna quickly roast someone. I've been told that it's worth doing, right? Okay. Sith Eternal, Gas. Savage Omicron. My only worry here is there's no Executor. And there's no profundity. Poe does have potential if you can get data cover resistance and tenacity. Really? How so? Now this one, I actually have this cron right now. This one, if you have the level 6 bonus, I think it is this one. At the end of their turn, they recover 50% protection. That could be quite nice for just spamming Foresight, but I don't really know. Oh, I didn't get the pun. I'm lost, man. I'm lost. Your puns are no good, man. But good job on the tier list on the Journey Guide characters. You agree with it? Nice. Some people didn't agree with it, and they thought that I went a little bit crazy. And there were some where I was thinking, "Oh, potential. You're so funny. You're so funny. Thank you for spelling that out to me. It makes my life so much better." Yeah. So with the tier list, I didn't want to include guild-related characters. I think they should be in their own list. But yeah, I'm. That's what I think, right? Because I was trying to account for like farms, the time it takes to get them, how useful they are. I'm glad you liked it because I know some people got a little bit upset, especially that I said CLS is that good. But my main reason for CLS being up there is just because, in terms of value, there's no one more valuable than Journey Guide. I mean, the guy's been out for ages. He's so cheap to get, and somehow he's always near the top of the game, right? To me, that puts him in that tier. Jin Luke was another one that I think stumped on a few people, but it's just the fact that he's just hard to unlock. My free pass farming guide, it's going to be soon, man. It's going to be soon. I'm just waiting for the time to do it. I'm waiting for the time to do it, but it's tough. I have 3 or 4 videos that I'm currently working on. It's just a matter of finding the time to actually get them going. JKL means you delay gas, not great rec-wise. Okay, I know we're going on lots of tangents here, but this is what we do around here, right? This is what we do. If we take a look down here, right, and we look at JKL, right? He's basically a mini GL. Remember, you need at least Relic 3 on all of these characters. So you need CLS, right? You then need C3PO, Chewie, both of these, and Rolo's a tough one, right? My stomach will hurt. Man, not if you take a lot of laxatives, right? That's what we're all doing. And you then need the ships. You then need Hermit Yoda. You then need yeah, we've already covered these. Already covered that, and I forgot you need Wampa. Do you need Wampa? I thought you needed Wampa. Do you not need? Am I blind, guys? Do you not need Wampa? I thought you did. I might be an idiot. Anyway, the point I was gonna make. Oh, you do need Wampa. I can't remember where they used. I'm an idiot. Anyway, the point I was going to make is, one, you're so time gated. The other thing is the amount of characters you need. CLS, granted it's low gear, that's 5 characters, right? You then need 5 Ewoks for C3PO. You then need 5 bounty hunters for Chewie. You then need whatever this is a long farm, potentially. You then need 5 bounty hunter ships for this. You then need to wait like a year to get this guy and Wampa potentially. It's not a short farm at all, and that's kind of the one thing that makes him not the best character ever, right? Like, in terms of power, yes. In terms of time to get, no. I'm sure you need Wampa for JKL. I'm almost certain, I just can't remember. I think Wampa's on stage 1. Let's just go play it, right? I think Wampa's on this section. Or is he not? I think it's been so long, guys, since I've done this event. I think. Okay, hold on. Let me just go wreck Wampa here. Get out of here. Get out of here, Wampa. Okay. No? Yeah, I think you're right. I can't remember, guys. Oh! It was literally on this one. There you go. So you play through it once, and then you play through it again. I knew one pause needed there. It's just, it stumped me. Yeah, she. I forget Wampa's a beautiful, beautiful young lady. Alright, I completely forgot. Okay, that confused me. Because the amount of times I say something wrong and I regret it. I don't know why Wampa didn't just show up first time. But yeah, you do need Wampa as well. So it's just a ridiculously long farm. That's kind of my worry, right? Okay, guys. Let's go roast this account, then we'll go back to the one from just now. Because I do want to do this. Okay. 10 mil GP, guys. I've been told they don't have Darth Revan. Are you guys ready? Can we get some L's in the chat? Not yet. Not yet, but when the review comes in, right? Alright. Oh my god, that's a lot of 437s. Oh my god. Alright. Alright, so 9.9. All GLs. Relic 9 Grievous. It's kind of interesting. You know, I would be inclined. Okay, why is your Relic Grievous? So you got him defense. Interesting. Interesting. Oh my god. B1 at R9? It's actually kind of cracked. Okay, so you need him at... Yeah, we've already read that one. R9 on Ahsoka. R8 on Droidica. And then the second we go and we look for Darth Revan, they're not going to be here, right? Oh my god. This makes me so sick. This makes me sick. I'm like, okay, I get that I have weird things on my roster. Imagine having R9 Fulcrum, R9 Battle Droid, R9 Grievous, R8 on literally all the droids, and Roy's Tico, and then you don't even have... well, okay, no, what I was about to say, Caps, is if you R9 him, I would go crit damage. I would go crit damage health. I'd literally use the crit damage set as well. L roster. Yeah, biggest L going. Imagine not having young Hana like Relic 9. Could never be me. Okay, I mean 9 mil is not bad, right? It's good. I just don't understand the lack of No, that's for Jabba. That's for a Jabba requirement, don't worry. It's not oh my god. Do you know what? Greedo is actually kind of fun. I mean, after all, it's no cap Greedo, right? We love a bit of no cap Greedo. Yeah, it's Relic 6. I'll show you. So every time I go to do a review, I get so distracted. Greedo Relic 6. It's one of the more sucky ones, right? Ah, I'm almost on the second ultimate for the Jabba event here. That's nice. What the cup look like? I don't know. I don't know if I actually want to look. I feel disgusted right now. I feel betrayed. You're out now? Imagine that, guys. Novelty saw they don't even have Darth Revan at 10 mil and just left the chat. I mean, I don't really blame them. But on a serious note, it's a very good account. Like, I was only joking around, right? Okay, so we've already kind of had a look here. What I wanted to quickly do is just have a look at the mods, right? Because sometimes we look at this just to get an idea of just a basic understanding of the game. And what we're looking for here is just to see if the order of characters is correct, right? That's what we're mainly looking at. Greedo kind of cooks in the raids, man. I reckon there will be a way to make Greedo insane in the new raid. I'll definitely be messing around when the new raid comes out with Greedo. And to be fair, what I'm thinking of doing when the new raid comes out, I think I'm going to stream the entire day. And what I'll be doing is, like, I will just be playing through but never actually posting. When's the new raid coming? We'll find out end of April when we have the road ahead. And then they will... Once that happens, I would assume 1 to 2 months. I would assume... I have no information about this. I don't have contact with CG. I'm not that big a streamer, right? But if I had to guess, I would assume like June, July is when it will drop. Embers of the Empire, welcome to the stream. Interesting. I haven't really used Jabber and CPIT much because I only just got him. But yeah, I'm thinking of basically just streaming the entire day and just never posting the score until the end so we can try out all the teams. What I'm definitely gonna do though, when a new raid comes out, is I'm gonna do runs with Jabba and no Omicron on Leia, and then I'll do runs with Leia's Omicron, so you guys can actually see is it needed. So we'll save that and we'll mess around there. Granted, I don't know how many of you are even gonna have Jabba, but it's something you might be interested in, right?
I'll show you.
Hey, thank you so much for the sub. I do appreciate it. I love the fact you enjoyed the stream enough to stick around. It's always a nice feeling, right? We love to see it. Oh man, guys, you guys are going crazy. We've already gained like 15 subs this stream. It's crazy, man. Ooh, you can now do podcasts straight to YouTube. It's interesting. So I just got a notification about that. So I like that a lot. Any tips to grow your GP? I actually have a video that I made a while back. I'm gonna link it. Alright. I made a video on how to bloat effectively. Where is it? I don't know. There he is, this one. I recommend you go and give this one a watch. If I was you. Like, go save the video. Go give this video a watch. What I do is I go over general bloating of the game. How to make sure that you can hit those 4 million. There's no easy way to do it, but there are ways to see if you can actually do it and where to invest. But that video is worth watching. No problem. Thank you for the comment, as always. I love it when you guys engage in the chat. Because let's be honest, if you guys weren't here, the stream would suck. No one wants to just listen to me for hours talk. People want to listen to you guys. Alright, I'm going to be back in 2 minutes here, guys. I'm back. Just so you guys know, if you're new to the channel, right, I do set myself sub goals, and when we get to 1,500, I will be R9ing my Vandal Chewie to go with my collection of R9 smugglers, which currently we have Young Han and Young Lando. Soon we'll have Vandal, and then eventually we'll have whoever I announce for 2K. So, if you want me to spend money on a character, because that's basically what it is, go ahead and hit that sub button. Okay, so I think we've already kind of looked at this account enough. Alright, guys. Give me a second. Yeah, I think... Oh, this is the Ray account. We kind of already looked at this. If I'm honest, based on speeds alone, the Jedi Anakin could be interesting. I like this because obviously his speed is converted into offense under Qui-Gon. I feel like the order's a little bit messed up. I feel like there's other characters who should be higher, personally. Like B1, Thrawn. Shakti's low-key really good. Super fast, right? But I like this. Interesting? What's interesting? Because I just said a lot of things. I'm not sure which one you said is interesting. Also, guys, if anyone wants to see some Grand Arena tomorrow, I will be streaming. I always stream the beginning of the round within the first 2 to 3 hours. I prefer going early because I feel like, especially from a streaming perspective, if I stream at the end and my opponent's full cleared, like I drop one battle and it's over, I might as well end the stream. At least if I go from the beginning, there's always that incentive to try and win, right? The whole time. Alright guys, let's go to the next roster here. Jabba, then Starkiller, Babu Fett. What a cool name, man. What a cool name. We love to see it. 111. Oh man, okay, that's a lot of ones. 4, 5, 7. 1. Okay. Kind of everything. Thank you. I'm glad it was somewhat interesting. I always try my best, right? To make it somewhat interesting. Like, when we do roster reviews, right? Like I said, I don't know if you just joined the stream or not. I think you did because you've only just come along, right? And subbed. But I don't like to spend 5 minutes a roster. I would rather spend 10 to 15 minutes and go on a few tangents and explain things, rather than just say, oh, like I could go on this roster right now. I could be like, oh, you're JMK, that's nice and be done. But what use is that to any of you? If I at least go in and, like, for example, look at Malgus, look at the mods, like we can go here, we can see, okay, for Relic 7, that's not bad, right? And the other thing that's always nice to do is let's take a look at this account here, and I'll show you guys the thought process here, right? This account here is in what division? Kyber. So what I always like to do, and it's something I did when I remodded my account, is I look for the character on swaggo.gg, I look at best mods, and now there is kind of an issue with doing this, because if we went to Bronzium, for example, you can see the mods are being changed, right? So the top level, you're going to see stuff different. But what you can do is you can go here, and you can actually see the averages. And as long as you're in the average for your bracket, I think that's good. So the average health is 148, but then remember the average relic is almost 9. Now, something that I'm going to be trying at some point, and it was suggested to me by a subscriber in my Discord chat, which I recommend you guys actually join. You can type in !Discord to join. And they actually said, why not try and run Malgus with a crit avoidance arrow? Actually, this is what's being done here, which is really, really interesting. Yes, you lose a considerable amount of health. You'd be at maybe 130, 135. But that 35% crit avoidance could be the difference between Gas winning or losing. Granted, it's only going to stop one counter, but this is something really interesting to me. If you could find an arrow with 24, 25 speed, and 5% health, I think that's a good trade-off. Personally, especially if you have R9. I'm tempted to do it on my Malgus. He would drop from 175 to 170k health. And honestly, if it works, that would be amazing. Because one of the problems is Gas is always pushing back cooldowns if he crits. But the second he stops critting, Malgus is going to do his big hit and kill him. It's just an interesting thing to try out. Something I wanted to talk to you guys about today. Apparently I also clicked the record button. I don't know when I did. I don't know when I did that. Oops. It's kind of awkward. Okay. Oh my god, there's been like another 50 messages. Oh man, I love seeing Grand Inquisitor. And these are the two of the better Omicrons as well. Grand Inquisitor's good. I'm can't wait to get him. I'll have him in like a week or two. Hopefully next week, because I assume that's when the event's dropping. Oh, what's the Iden team looking like here? I'm a little bit interested here, guys. I don't know what you guys think. Magma Troopers at Relic, I don't really... I guess for an Iden team? I don't know. That one's interesting to me. Not really sure what to say there. You've seen a few cases, specifically Jump Groovers, when a health arrow 27 speed is better than speed arrow. Okay, my mods aren't great. That's kind of the weakness of my account. But I do have a modding series, kind of explaining how I used to not care about mods. And I started farming them religiously a couple of years back, and they've improved tenfold, right? And the whole point of that series is to really show newer players that you can fix mods no matter what. But one of the things I'll kind of pride myself on when it comes to mods is, let me show you guys my health arrows. I think this is one of the best things about my account. I have a 27 speed here on Vandal. I have 25 here on C. I have 25 here on Malgus. I have a 24. Granted, this one's not health primary. This is defense. I then have that's offense. Okay, health 22. I have a ignore the accuracy. I'm just saving that on the off chance anyone ever needs it. You sent me a message. I'll try and get back to everyone's messages later, guys. There's a lot to go through. Okay, it's not that I'm ignoring anyone. It's just there's a lot to go through today. But yeah, health arrows are kind of amazing. I would say honestly for health primary arrows, 25 or over, I would go health over speed. It makes a huge difference, right? At least that's what I think anyway. Maybe I'm wrong. That does happen sometimes. Okay, let's go back to this account. I've had my tangent there, right? That's what we like to talk about. 7-1. Okay. So we had a look at Malgus. Just out of curiosity, we don't have to do this every time. I just like to see it. Okay, so for example, we'll look here. And this person you can tell has a very good understanding of mods, right? Because look at the order of characters. I would say this is pretty straight on for what should be fastest. Now, one thing I always like to talk about is Imperial Troopers. Just because if you want to have them optimally modded, you don't necessarily need speed on all of them. But that's fine, we don't need to talk about that today. Right. Okay, so... Now, what else did they say they're farming? Jabba, then Starkiller. Let's go have a look at your Hut Cartel. You already have the Omicron and Chrysanthemum ready. Embo's being starred up. Embo's so good in a Hut Cartel team. Embo is so good in a Hut Cartel team. I like this. You have Jedi Knight Luke, right? Oh. You do. Okay, that's always good. The sheet from before, this is where I am today. I'm 40 out of 65. But the sheet you're talking about, I'm currently having it redone. The person who runs that sheet for me, because I'm no good with spreadsheets, they are currently very busy. I've spoken to them. They're gonna help me sort that out for a couple of weeks' time. Then you guys will be able to go on there and see exactly when you're reviewed and everything like that. It's just a matter of time for that, so don't worry, guys. Okay. In terms of the Jabba farm's looking good, and what was the farm afterwards? Starkiller. Guys, I say this all the time. Starkiller is just too good not to have. Like, for me, he's one of the best characters in the game, without a doubt. It looks like profundity. I'm a little bit intrigued now. You say you found a Starkiller. No, there's no profundity. So I'm just wondering why Dash has gone to R7. Unless you used him with the Datacron. That might be why. Otherwise, I don't know why you would have taken him all the way up there. He's a good R7. But if you're not using his ship and there's a Datacron, I would just leave him R5. Okay. I like this. It's a good account. A lot of relics. 6.2 mil. This is a really lean account. I mean, look at this. Look at the bottom. It's very lean. Get that Rose Tico up, though. Like, seriously. Rose Tico's low-key busted. If you guys didn't know, right? I've got a video on this. I've got a video on everything, guys. Can you imagine that? Actually, that's a lie. Not on everything. But I do have a video. I'm going to link it again for you guys to give a quick watch when the stream's over. Go ahead and watch this one. Rose Tico versus Gas. Easiest battle you're ever going to see. Believe it or not. This is without Omicrons and Datacrons as well. With Omicrons and Datacrons, it would be even easier. So yeah, there's your counter to Gas. Enjoy. Alright, guild rewards. Love to see it. Okay, let's power through to the next roster. Alright guys, there's 26 of you watching, but only 21 likes. Make Glurm happy. Like the video. I don't really know what else to say there. It's a call to action, you know. I'll start pointing Do like a war dance or something. Alright, Jedi Master Kenobi. This is Vulture. I don't know if Vulture's here. Maybe we can ping them. I have their Discord here. It's kind of funny. You guys keep on putting your Discords, but you're not actually in my server. And no, I'm not going to DM you all, because that would just be so much hassle for me. And I wouldn't have a clue what I'm doing. Alright, you're an old smoothie. We love to see that, right? It's the Lando one. I like that one. I'm a fan, guys. I'm a fan. Okay, so Vulture, we'll see if you're in the Discord. We'll drop you a ping. Let you know that we're doing. Oh my god. There's so many messages on my Discord right now. I've got to scroll down like 20 servers. 20 messages even. Just to find my own server. Oh man, okay. Where is it? It's somewhere here. There we go. Oh no, not at YouTube. Get out of here. We wanted to... Vulture. Okay. I am doing your roster now. There we go. Let's go, guys. There are so many messages because you posted. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I know I did. But yeah. Yeah, but I didn't expect that many messages. I'm kind of a little bit... Because I've gone through so many already. I'm going to reply to everyone later. I haven't got time to do them all this second, unfortunately. And I'm not complaining, by the way. I think it's pretty cool, right? Okay, guys. So, let me just find where we're at. Just join your guild and ignore the rest? Well, I mean, if you say it like that, I don't really have a choice, right? Okay. So you're farming JMK. Yeah, let's go in here and have a look here. 6, 4, 5, 6, 7, 4, 7, 2. Johnny, you're making a really good point here. Vulture, here we go for sure. Here we go. Okay. Alright, guys. First thing I'm noticing is this is a really nice account. I say that so often, and I think the reason being, guys, could you imagine? I'm not gonna do it, but could you imagine someone loads up and I go, "Oh my god, this account is awful." Obviously, I'm not gonna say that. 400 mil, 95% territorial win rate. Yeah, just drop me a message. I'll reply later. Okay. Like I said, I'll read through everyone. I'll give everyone consideration. I just want to stream right now. Then I'll have a look. Because I've already been through. I've already read a lot, and it's kind of very tiring. Trying to make sure that I give everyone a good amount of time. You know, and I don't like with the roster reviews. I also don't want to just discredit anyone. You know. It's like today, someone approached me and go, "Oh, there's no way you ever look at this. They're like low GPS." So just put it. I'll have a look. You know. No, don't apologize. Don't apologize. I'll just rather try and stop myself from getting even more distracted. if that's the honest truth, you know. But I love the enthusiasm. I love the enthusiasm. Okay. So, anyways, guys, this account, JMK's the farm. So the first thing I always do when I look for JMK is I look for what Tambor. Now, Vulture, you started November 2021. Oh my god. You started November 2021. Okay, that's not as I thought it was in 2022 still. So that's about 2 years almost. 4 mil. You never get distracted, never. You're right, Mike. I literally never been distracted. Oh, well done. Just remember, the only problem with Proving Grounds is you're limited to the amount of refreshes. It's so dumb. Otherwise, I would have had more. Like, guys, I'm a noob. I'm only gonna get more in like 2 weeks' time. Can you imagine that? But anyway, that's not what the conversation is today. Hey Nick, you actually turned up to the stream. Can you imagine that? You know, the whole time we've had no mods here. It was chaos. Mike was out here making fun of me. It was chaos, guys. Absolute chaos. If you're wondering, Nick is the new mod in town, looking to make an impression. So let's give him some love. Hey, welcome to the stream. I would say your name, but I don't know how to pronounce it. I want to say it's like Lysaurus. Is that how I say your name? I don't know. Johnny was Johnny was promoting his guild. I love the third person for that. Mike would still make fun of me even with mods here. I mean, yeah, that's true. That's true. If we all know Mike, it's that Mike would just make fun of me no matter what. I would love to get Mike on for a video one day and just have them roast me. That would be fantastic. That really would be something else, right? I'm sure you guys would love to see that as well. Okay. Mike is allowed to. Oh wow! Is this what we're at today? You're gonna say they're allowed to make fun of me, and to think I just made you a mod. I can very quickly remove those power. Oh, okay. Now everyone's saying Glurmit. Guys, I'm getting roasted here. I don't really know what to say. All right. Where was I even with the scout? Oh, I was gonna ask you, Vulture. Sorry for getting distracted. It's Mike's fault, not mine. How many shards of what time more do you have? Like, how many more do you need for the 7-star? Because that is a big thing to talk about. Oh my god, you know, I never put sugar in my coffee. Today I did. It's so sweet. It's horrible. 60 more shards, so like 1 or 2 more months. 2 or 3 more months, sorry. Yeah, it's not bad. Man, do you know what? You've been very, very smart. I say this all the time. JMK is amazing. JMK Cat is game breaking. The fact that you've been smart, you save crystals, and the fact you'll get Cat at the same time as Kenobi is phenomenal. Okay, so about 3 months. Nice work. Nice work. I love the planning. So many people will go for JMK and they won't even have any progress on Cat. And at that point, I kind of just cry a little bit inside. Like, there are literal tears dripping from my face. And I'm like, oh, no, why would you not just go for Cat at the same time? I know that it's not really possible for everyone, but I think this is the benefit for me of doing some teams. Like, for example, we look at you got Grievous, you got Darth Revan, you got Gas, you got Padme, one per Savage, Qui-Gon, and then you go for a GL, and oh my god, your account's gonna look phenomenal. I love this approach. Not to say a GL approach is a bad approach, it's just I would rather favor this sort of approach. What I would recommend, honestly, going for these at some point. Trust me, this is the team you need right now. I know Grand Inquisitor isn't the best character ever, but this is the team you need. It has 2 good ships. Granted, the Scythe isn't as good as it once was because of its nerf, but I still think it's perfectly good, right? At least from what I've seen. I've not got it, unfortunately. It's one of the only 2 Conquest units I'm missing. But from what I'm seeing, it's still doing pretty good work. But this ship here is phenomenal. And I reckon we get more Inquisitor ships down the line. W Journey Guide ranking. Thank you. You're not the only person to say a massive W. I got a few L's, but I also got a few W's, you know? For the rankings, I'm also going to be doing a ranking for guild characters. So it's going to go over the raids, the TBs characters. I didn't want to include them in Journey Guide because I feel like they should be separate. Personally, that's just my personal view. Because the whole point to me was the Journey Guide is for the characters you farm, and the other one's for the characters you earn. Right? And then GLs are separate. Licorice Solar. It's okay, don't worry. Licorice Solar. Well, thank you for telling me. I do appreciate it. I hate getting names wrong. Oh. The GL one will be a long video. It depends. I mean, I didn't think you guys would want to watch long videos, but the videos I've posted lately that have been really long, you guys have been enjoying a lot. So it's something I'm considering. But the GL one could easily be half an hour, going full in detail into the farms, the cryos, the amount of everything you're going to need. Because I think that's the main thing. For me, it's not just how good the GL is. It's like, and I hate going on tangents. I hate going on tangents, but we're going to do it today. We'll use the example of this account from Vulture, right? They're going for JMK, right? And if you're going for JMK, for me, you need to also account for Cat, right? In that farm. And then that also becomes part of the requirements for me, for him to be at full potential. For Ray, again. For Kylo, not so much. For C, unfortunately, he doesn't have one. Jabba, the same. Lord Vader, there's an argument for or against Maul. I think you do need to account for that. Gem. So that's also something we're going to account for. Like, we say this all the time. Part of the problem with this game is so many people unlock a GL. Ah, R6 a TB. Well, thank you. Thank you for checking that out. And sorry you missed the live reaction. If you have any more questions, feel free to drop me a DM. I'll take a look when I have the chance. I say this to everyone, guys. If you're not happy with the review, or maybe you just want some more information, maybe there's something I missed, feel free to drop me a message. I'll try my best to reply in good time. Sometimes it takes me a couple of days because I'm slow. But I'll always try my best. And that's what happened the other day. Someone did actually, they didn't complain, but they just said, hey Glam, can you just go over this for me for a second? So I did. I think for C you need what and what armor? Yeah, I'm kind of with you, but what Tambor is going to be going with Trench, but then again, not for low players. I mean, it's a completely messed up thing. Something I'm going to be doing a video on actually, because Trench is coming in like 2 weeks time. And a lot of people are like, oh, but C's now trash. And my argument to you guys is, if you're below 4 million GP, you're not going to have Trench anyway for a long, long time. So what Tambor still stays with C. There's also the argument, I don't know, we'll see how it works, right? Yeah, until Trench, but the thing is how many people will have Trench. I mean, you can look at the numbers, right? Okay, this is a real tangent right now. Let's go to sugo.gg. I'll show you guys the process here. Let's look at Malgus, for example. Malgus is one of the more popular ones. And we'll look at the player data. Here we go. So there's currently 4,708 Malguses in the game. Now those 4,708 Malguses, that is since June last year. So that's 9 months. So in 9 months, we've only had 4,700. So my argument to you guys is don't necessarily worry, unless you're like a top player. Don't see what Tambor taken away from C and think it's a bad thing. Because my argument to you guys is you don't even need to worry about this, okay? Because the chances are you're not going to be in the 4,700. I mean this in the nicest way. A lot of the accounts I look at here, they're not going to get Trench for a long time. Exactly. And by the time that it does become a problem, C probably gets his lifter. But I think part of the problem is you guys watch people like me, people like Arnold, people like AP, people like Zareth, you know, these big accounts. And it's a problem for us because, you know, we're going to be getting Trench. We're going to be losing that character there. But for the majority of you, it's not a problem. If that makes sense. So I wouldn't necessarily worry. If you're farming C now, I wouldn't stop and say, okay, Trench is coming. What Tambor's leaving that team, there's no point getting C. You're still going to get a few months of use, maybe even a year. Could I review? I can't speak today, guys. What is going on? Could I review your account? Drop your ally code in the linked form that's submitted. We'll try our best to get through everyone. It's probably not going to happen today. Completely honest, guys. There's a lot on the list. I've got about an hour and 15 minutes before the stream ends because I've got to go get ready for work. But we will have some longer streams next week for roster reviews. We'll get through as many as possible. That will be fun. Okay, lift Geo Pals, please. Lift Kylo, please. How about lift Jabba? Come on, where's Jabba's lifter? I wanna see that. Okay. So we kind of spoke a little bit about JMK. We spoke a little bit about what Tambor here. Your favorite gamer is GAC, and I'm just gonna kind of think here, like what Omicrons do you have? Traya, Qui-Gon, Savage, Wampa. Okay, so you got like the trio. I would say these are the three that every good GAC roster should have. Savage, Wampa, Qui-Gon. For Territory War, you have Jordica. I didn't put Traya in this trio because I feel like these are the three every roster should have. Traya should also be there, but I don't think it's as necessary. I think Traya still beats stuff. You're not going to be using this guy. You're not going to be using this guy if you don't have these two Omicrons, right? Okay, guys, I'm gonna be back in like 2 seconds. My dog's barking. Sorry about that. Hopefully you can... I don't know if you could even hear my dog then. I hope not. Alright, because that would be fun. I don't think you can. I'm just checking the audio here. My dog's going crazy. I don't want to like distract the stream. SOPL lift will be so awesome. I kind of agree. But I don't really know what lift that we would see. Okay, Droidica Omicron, very nice. Not really seeing anything else just yet. Snoke, maybe. Maybe. I don't know though, because I don't know if Snoke would be the lifter. You guys can't hear my dog. I can see the audio coming up. Oh no. Today is one of those days, right? Yeah, I see Snoke as more of a sea lifter, if I'm completely honest. Alright. Man, okay. Yeah, maybe. Okay, guys, I'm gonna have to go for like 2 minutes. It's really loud. I think we're okay. I do apologize about that. Okay, so Pyre, yeah, I feel like that would be a really cool one. Okay, let me take a look at your gas mods, because I would like to look at that. You said it's your pride and joy. Let's see if that is the case. Offense, defense. Oh my god, this is very good. Plus 100 speed's decent. 138k protection is lovely. 9,200 offense. Now, this is Relic 7. At Relic 8, you're probably going to hit the 10k mark, which is the goal, right? 130k protection, 10k offense is the sweet spot. That's when you're going to be beating lots of cool teams. I think that's really good. I love it. Now the question is, how good is your Rex? Because you can have the best gas in the world, but if your Rex is average, then what's the point? And your Rex is 315. It's beautiful. So in 5v5, you're looking at 378, and in 3v3, you're looking at 346. No, less than that. It's 4%. So it'd actually be 315 times 1 point. I want to say 1.08. $340. That's not bad. Gas into JMK. I like this roster. Yeah, this roster's good. This roster's good, guys. This is a good example of when to make that transition towards a GM. In my personal opinion, right? Yeah, it's a nice account. I like it. I'm a bit confused why Padme's so fast, man. You do you. But then again, I used to have someone in my guild who had like a 340 speed Padme. Something crazy like that. I think it was the #1 Padme in the world for quite a while. Yeah. So these things can happen. I don't know why you would have Padme that quick, but they can happen. Okay, let's move on to the next roster. Thank you so much for submitting. I enjoyed looking at it, and hopefully you found that somewhat useful. Sorry for the constant delays there with the dog barking. Normally that's not an issue, but apparently today it is. So, just something we had to go and sort out, right? Padme mods will be transferred over later. Nice. I had a look at this account the other day, no? Didn't I have a look at this account the other day? Burnt toast. Guys, someone tell me if I'm wrong. I think we looked at this the other day. Okay, so I'm 42. What's the ally code? I'm almost certain we looked at this one the other day. 987. I remember looking at an account called Burnt Toast. Do you know what? I can't remember. I think what we'll do is I'm gonna skip this one for now, right? Because I can't remember for sure, but I remember a name called Burnt Toast. If this is your roster and I've skipped it and I shouldn't have done, drop a message in the chat or DM me on Discord, and I'll do it again. I just can't remember if I've done this one or not. Alright, what number were we on? I can't remember, guys. This is one. Okay, let's go on to the next one. I can't remember. I think we did that one. Hey, did you just go to my roster? Not sure if you did. Just keep me posted if my roster comes up. I will try and keep you posted. You asked for a roster 2 days ago. It's just a long list, unfortunately. There's a form, right? We're on 4365. So if you asked for it the other day, you're going to be in the next 10, most likely. It takes a while. That's just unfortunately the thing. Oh, sorry. I didn't realize. I'll do it now. My bad. Okay, let's have a look at your round. Boom. Let's have a look. And like I said, I did apologize. I thought I looked at it. Oh, yes, I remember. I looked at your GAC, didn't I? Yes, I remember now. Okay. Cool. Sorry about almost missing your roster. I feel really bad now. But these things happen, right? These things happen. Alright, 245, 149. Okay. Let's go have a look at your roster. Like I said, I want to say Jopping Cloud, is that how your name? It's just a matter of the time it takes, right? To do all of these. If I was doing them quick, you'd be seeing quicker, but hopefully you can appreciate that we spend a long time doing these, and that's why it takes long to go through. Nathaniel Morgan. Yeah, well, thank you so much for commenting those words of wisdom. We really do appreciate it. Okay, guys, so 5.5 mil. JML's unlocked. Oh, I remember because you went up against the 6GL team, didn't you, with Lord Vader? You got stuck. Okay. What's your next farm? Grand Arena is your most. Finishing Starkiller and widening roster. Just a quiet cat. Okay, so the first thing is if you just got Commander Ahsoka with Padme, that's your JMK counter. R7 Young Han required minimum. I would say R8. And do you actually know what? I'm so proud of myself right now. I'm so proud of the community. A lot of guilds, I was looking earlier, there's a lot of guilds out there who are actually, especially the bigger ones, they're requiring Relic 5 Young Han for the special mission in TB. And then obviously I can flex and be like, hey, I don't have R5, but I have R9. And then I just laugh menacingly. That's the highlight of my life, right? Okay, on a serious note though, because you don't have JMK, your best bet is Padme Cat. Because Padme Cat will be your JMK counter. Padme Cat will be your SLKR counter. And then you can save JML for something else. In this case, I know you struggle against Lord Vader. JML can beat Lord Vader. It's a little bit dicey. Can't even get to P6. P1 is the Young Han one. P6 is the Relic 9 Young Lando special mission. That's what we're thinking forward ahead. Forward ahead. We're thinking into the future here, guys. R9 Young Lando for like in the 20 years when I actually get to P6. That's what we're thinking about. I want to be the first person to ever beat that special mission. I think it's R9 Lando, R9 Vandal, right? Or am I wrong? Let's go double check. Let's go have a look, guys. No, we don't want to look here. Okay, return RT. It's still not on here. I think it's R9 Lando and Vandal, but I don't know if it's L3. Yeah, I already have R9 Childish Landino. I already have him. I've been thinking ahead. Medismith, yeah, for sure. Man, I'm gonna have a full R9 smuggler team soon, and I don't know whether to be proud or sad, because people will be like, "Oh, what a team to invest in, guys. Let's just throw our General Skywalker and wreck it." But it's okay. We don't mind these things. Alright, guys. Man, I love my. I don't love R9 Lando. I think R9 Landino is pretty awful. Mike's here. He's gonna be out here just roasting me. He's like, "How could you spend an R9 on young Lando? He's trash." And you're kind of right. R8 maybe, R9 useless, but it is what it is. Okay, there's Cat. Like I said, there's your counter to a lot of GLs. Because you're not... The weird thing about Padme's a great team, it's just her team is taken from her. Luckily, you're not in that position yet. Okay, you do have Wampa. You have Dark Trooper. Oh my god, Mike's back again, guys. Yes, Starkiller now as well. I look at you with all these massive improvements to your roster. Okay, so if we was going through it from a GAC perspective, right? Starkiller would be your Kylo, your C, your Rey counter. JML could be your Lord Vader, your SLKR JMK counter, and then Padme Cat can also counter as well. Padme is very good early game and mid game. The only problem for me is that she falls off so hard. And the reason being, her team's just taken from her. Like, if that didn't happen, she would still be an amazing character for me. She becomes a support character, or just with trash. It's kind of my issue. 3v3, she's very good. Because you can run her with certain teams, and she works very well, but I don't know, guys. It's a tough one. Okay. Ah, man. Alright, what data cards do you have? See, this is the other thing. If you're really struggling, I know you don't want to hear this. Yeah, Padme is getting Conquest. Like, but then again, JML is getting Conquest, and so is Lord Vader, and so is Beskar Mando. Padme can beat weird Surge on new lineups. That's true. That's true. What's so weird about Clone Wars Chewie? Clone Wars Chewie is like a meta, man. The most meta character you're gonna see. Clone Wars Chewie. You heard it right here. Wait, just guys, wait until he gets an Omicron. Just wait until him and Cup get an Omicron, and wait until they activate each other. Then we're into the real world. Also, do you know what I'm really worried about right now? I don't think it will happen. But because we've seen, so if we think, what are the solo Omicrons? There's two. There's Fulcrum and there's Wampa. Fulcrum's Omicron now gets activated by... Are we eventually going to see someone activate Wampus? That scares me. But could you imagine Wampa on defense? Man, that's scary. I wouldn't say Padme's better than Lord Vader. Lord Vader, you can bet. The thing with Lord Vader is if you have the right data discs, you load in, you AOE, you win. Let me show you guys something from it was many months ago now, right? Let me just make sure it's muted. Okay, let me show you guys this. Right, so this was when I think he's even Gear 12 here. So I loaded him. It takes a while. This is such a bad YouTube short. Yeah, you load in, you AoE with Lord Vader, right? It then applies like 30 dots and everyone just instantly dies. That's basically Lord Vader. Yeah, he may not be the best for feats, but if you have a hard mission, you just do that. It's insane. And then to make things even better, if you have they changed all the feats now, but yeah, if you get loads of stacking dots, yeah. I mean, that's old though. That's old. That's not new, but you can still do stuff like that. Yeah, there's lots of good ones. But Lord Vader, like, used to be... I mean, he still is. Padme's very good, but I would say Lord Vader and JML are the two kings of Conquest. Padme's just below. Padme's probably better for feats, granted. But in terms of just clearing every battle... Yeah, CLS is good. I mean, there's so many good teams for Conquest, right? Actually, do you know what? I take that back. I think my favorite team in Conquest is Sortie. Because Shorty with the... what are they called? It's the data disc... Oh, man. What's it called? It's the one that gives you offense based on health. You mod her for health, you do her special, and you just kill everyone. Turn 1. How should you try and save your crystals? It depends on your crystal income. It depends on how many crystals you're making every day. It depends on what you want. And then we can kind of work out a plan. It's not as simple as me just saying do this, do that. R3 to 5. CLS is good at Conquest then. Okay. Let's stop going on tangents today, guys. Let's return to the fun. You'll see 3.3 packets still get 12 and Gear 11. Okay. Yeah, so what I would do, I mean, you have Iden at Relic. I kind of like that. Can you make a video on when you unlock Executor, how to use it? So I have Executor. I also have a video on how to win. Already. I'm already one step ahead, right? I'm already one step ahead. Alright, let me find you that video. I can't remember where it is, that's the problem. It's one I uploaded so long ago. There's so many videos on my damn channel. I think it's going to be in guides. Let me try and find it and I'll link it to you. No, it's not guides, it's going to be counters, right? Counter videos? Okay, there we go. This is the video. So what I do is this is with a slower Xanadu blood, right? And this works a charm. The video's here. And it's more or less like I'd say 90-95% win rate. Executive mirror match. But my Xanadu blood's slower than my Razor Crest because I went for the higher relics from Razor Crest instead. And I refuse to R9 my Xanadu blood. I'm not going to do that. Okay. Let's finish off doing this, Justin. So Starkiller's unlocked. I think the next goal for you is Relic Starkiller and Relic Cat, and then come back and do Starkiller's team. Because you have Maradan. Now, I saw someone actually post on Reddit today. Like, is Cal now the best into Visas for a Starkiller team? And some people made very good points. One, we don't really know yet. He's not been out long enough. Two, he's not even really farmable yet. And Visas is the tried and true. I don't know, time will tell. I would do Visas anyway, because in Territory War you wouldn't use Cal on a Starkiller team. But In Grand Arena, maybe. I don't know, because we don't know what Seer's going to be like yet. I have a feeling that Seer's going to be the lead. I've spoken about this in a video before. That's just what I think of that. For Conquest, try Dash Hunter. Yeah, that's a good team. Vandal, Velfree, and data this for healers and sports. Dash, AoE, killing, full squad. Yeah. That Dash will just run one-shot everyone. It's so much fun. 100%. Okay. Yeah, you also have Fulcrum on. Alright guys, I'm gonna be real. I'm liking this roster. Definitely don't do Visas. I don't know if I'd say definitely don't do Visas. I think she still has uses. All I'm saying is, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. I'm not gonna, as much as I want to say Cow, as much as I want to say the Underland Force users. For me, I would still, like, if you've already started farming Visas, I would finish farming her. She's not hard to get. Even if you leave her at gear 12, right? And put 6 mods, that's perfectly fine. It's just, my question is, are all the Underland Force users really going to go under Seer lead? Likely. I just feel like if you was to just ignore her, farm up all of these, and then you find out you need to use these with Seer, then you have to do her anyway. I don't know. I would finish the farm, personally. I think it's too early. And yeah, she's needed for platoons. And it depends as well. If you're someone who's going to spend, and yeah, maybe just skip and do Cow. I don't know. I'm all for pushing new characters. I just wouldn't tell someone to drop everything before we know the full story, you know? Once they become widely available in a couple months, then we can come back and we can decide, is Cal really the best? But I wouldn't take that gamble early on when you could just do the tried and true, personally. Marginal utility of Visas compared to others. That's true. Missed the boat, basically. That's true. That's true. But again, like I said, we don't know where they're going. The other thing that could happen is Visas may end up being in the Seer team. So she may still be needed, and then there may be a different Underland Force used for Starkiller. We don't know this information yet. Time will only tell, right? But all I'm saying is I wouldn't tell someone to stop farming right now. Unless she was like 9-10 million, and then I would say don't bother and go for the newer stuff. But when you're not at that point, you don't have that luxury of taking gambles. That's basically all I'm saying. But I do agree with your points. I think that down the line, maybe Visas won't be the best. I've said this in a video before. Yeah, I know Cal has crazy stats, but like I said, I don't know if Cal's going to be withdrawn straight away. And then you still need an Underland Force used for Starkiller. This is basically the problem that I'm saying you're facing. JTR stick ray required. Just use one of them. Yeah, but JTR and stick ray. I mean, stick ray, yeah, but you're not. Stick ray's nowhere near as good. Nowhere near as good as Visas. JTR, yes, but JTR can be used in other teams. I don't know. But you do make good points. Stick ray, I don't really. I don't know, man. I don't know about stick ray, but JTR, yeah. But I just don't know if she gets used somewhere else. Maybe with this team, I don't know. But it already looks like you're starting on Visas. I don't know. Anyway, let's not talk about Visas anymore. Oh, his GCO I have enough on me. His unique. Nice. Could be. Could be. I doubt it, but I don't know. We'll see, I guess. I see something about Jawas, but the message hasn't loaded. Okay, I think Visas underrated. I used it even for the Starkiller. Let's go to Jawas, for example. Well, I'm not saying take it to Relic. I think what Nathaniel Morgan is saying is right, in the sense that she is outdated, right? More of my argument was just I wouldn't transition too quick before we know the full story, before we know what the team for Seer looks like, before we know who's available. then I would make that decision. Basically, my argument is just literally wait 2 months. Wait 2 months, wait until Sear's out, wait until Cal's out. See what that team is. See who's used, and then make that decision. Free to play. We can do like half an hour free to play at the end. I'll do 1 or 2 more roster reviews, then we'll do a little bit of free to play. I'm kind of running out of time today. I'm not gonna lie, but we will do a little bit of free to play today, as I did say we would. I refuse to not do that. Okay, let's move on to the next roster. We'll do 2 more roster reviews, then we'll do a little bit of free to play. Then I've got to go get ready for work. Grand Arena stream tomorrow, guys. Be ready for that. Should be fun, right? I know I'm excited. Okay. Give me a second, guys. I'm just trying to find the... I'm just trying to find the form. $10 mil soon. Oh, yeah. We're so close. So close to 10 mil. I'm excited, guys. I'm excited for 10 mil. Responses, individual, okay. I think we're on 45, right? So we'll do 2 more roster reviews, do a little bit of free to play, and then we'll switch over. In the stream tomorrow will be Grand Arena, so hopefully you guys look forward to that. Where are we? So close, man. So close. Okay, there we go. Oh no, wait, hold on. It's just on 43. Okay, so the next roster we're going to be looking at, it is going to be a sweet landmark. It sure is. I can't wait, guys. Can't wait to be 10 mil. What am I going to be at the end of this year? Probably, I'd say 11.5, maybe higher. 165. Okay, this account, JMK prioritizing other teams while you wait for War Town War shots. So let's have a look at your War Town. Oh, you have ages. You have ages. Like minimum, like if I had to guess, like 4 or 5 months at a minimum. I can't really. I mean, I can go through them all, but I only have your ally codes. I don't know. I'll try my best. Like I said, today's stream was never gonna be everyone's account reviewed. That's gonna be next week. We'll just do like a lot. Unfortunately, time is a thing, right? I would love to sit here and stream for hours and hours and hours, but unfortunately today max we can do is like a 3-hour stream, maybe 2.5 hours. You have to go soon. Well, I'll try my best, but if not, next week it will get done. Don't worry. Everyone who requests will be seen at some point. It's just a matter of time. This is the fairest way to do it, guys. Otherwise, it just becomes chaos. People get upset, and it's just not fair on anyone, right? Okay, Starkiller's done. Grievous is done. Gas is done. JMK's on the way. You should be bloating for 4 mil. Even though you don't really have the teams for Conquest, you should still be doing it. Because the rewards are too good. Then you can start Commander Ahsoka farming, which will be nice, and then you'll be at least a year within getting her. Without refreshes. With refreshes, you'll be like 6 months away. So that's the first thing I'd say, right? Okay. How are you modding Starkiller? Offense. Yeah, you can crit damage. Crit damage, okay. What's the point of this one? Not really too sure though. Proving Grounds comes around once a month. Level 50 plus mods and everyone. I didn't really see the mods. Do they not have them? Oh, you mean for bloating? Right, monthly, yeah. So Proving Grounds normally starts 1 to 2 days after Conquest ends. So it's once a month. And just so you guys know, I have a guide on all the characters apart from Boba Fett, Son of Jango. So if you guys do get to 4 mil, and you want to know some teams that don't require GLs, go ahead and check out those videos. I do have some out there. I'm sure many of you have seen them. They're like my most popular videos. But just make sure you have the teams, otherwise you're going to be frustrated. If you have GLs, those videos probably aren't any use to you because you're beating it anyway. But if you don't have GLs, it's probably going to be the easiest teams you can use. Yeah, after every conquest. Right. Okay. Okay. Yeah, C does fine. You can beat all of them with C. Might just take a little bit of messing around. I don't have one for everything. I don't have one for everything, but I have one for a lot of stuff, right? I mean, there are like how many videos on my channel? Like 300. So the chances are there's going to be a video. I mean, we can scroll down. There's going to be a video on most stuff, right? But yeah, I'm even a hot tub video. No, Mike, don't expose me. That's not on YouTube. That's on a different platform. Me and my hot tub, throwing stacks of cash around. Tuscan GCs. No, I don't have one of them. I used to do galactic challenges, but I kind of just. Part of me was like, some of you might find it interesting, but I'm like 10 mil GP. All my characters are high relics. And I know some people got annoyed because they'd be like, I'm showing how to max it out, but I'm using max characters. So I stopped doing them. But I mean, I'm happy to do GC videos. I worry that some people might get a little bit annoyed because they're going to try and replicate it. And Proving Grounds is similar, but Proving Grounds, you need relics anyway. And I'm always very clear what works and what doesn't, right? Yeah, that's basically the story there, right? Okay. See, I think. Well, sorry for yawning there, guys. I think in terms of farms, you're doing okay. It's just a matter of waiting. Get Genet Revan up. Take your Padme team up a little bit. Gas. Like, what are your clones looking like, for example? Okay. I'm gonna be right. I think you're looking okay. My main advice: get to 4 mil before conquest. Bloat, right? That's what we like to see. And then once you get to that point, then you can kind of go back and think. Just level them up for Cam. Nice. Do you know what's low-key busted for Cam? This is insane. I'm gonna be putting a video out this TV coming on Bad Batch just being. It's so easy. You could more or less don't actually do this, but I'm almost certain you could auto and still get like some success. It's just that good a team. Don't hit auto, please. That's like exaggeration. But if you apply the Omicron on the Mega, it's so easy. So easy. And here's the thing. A lot of guilds, for the Phase 2 neutral, are recommending JMK. Sorry, guys. Is it Phase 2 or Phase 3? One of them, they're requiring JMK with Bad Batch. Why does Omega look like she's golden? What do you mean? I know what you mean. I don't know. It was your screen? Well, you might want to get your screen checked then, right? Okay. JKR looking a bit low. Yeah, JKR would be a good relic. The only problem I'm seeing is not. I mean, you could do JKR, Grandmaster Yoda, Shakti, but you don't really have that team. You don't have Qui-Gon Omicron, so you're not going to want to ruin Padme. It's one of those tough things. We need CG to sell me some watch shards. We all need CG to sell some watch shards, man. I want some watch shards, you want some watch shards, we all want watch shards, right? Yeah, you should be fine. I think what I'll probably do... When is the Cam mission dropping? So TB starts what in 3 days? Because Territory War sign up started today, ends tomorrow. Territory War Sunday, right? 1, 2. Hold on. TB starts Monday. So phase 1. Phase 2 starts here, ends here. Phase 3 to here. Okay, so it's Friday, Saturday. So what I might do next few days, yeah. It starts Monday. And then phase 4 will be Friday, Saturday. So what I'll do is so between Wednesday and Saturday, one of those days, I'll do a stream and I'll open it up to voice chats. I'll let you guys come on. We can do like a live cam. I can talk you guys through it. If that's something you're interested in. Because I've done the cam mission so many times, I can get one of you on. Or any of you. And you can apply like with the roster of views, and we'll just do live cam. You can come on, share your screen, I'll get it up on a stream, and we can just go through. And then it'll be more useful because you guys will be able to see so many attempts. Some that go well, some that go bad. If that's something you guys want to see. And obviously if you're happy doing it live on stream. Always ask your guild leaders first. Some of them might get a little bit annoyed about that. Oh. Okay, let's go look at the last roster before we move on today. It's just some free to play for 20 odd minutes. Okay. 5, 1, 2, 3, 3, 6, 9, 4, 9, 5. Ah, no, I can't type, guys. How did I do this wrong? 5, 1, 2, 3, 3. It's 5, 1, 2, 3, 3. 6, 9, 4, 5. There we go, that's typing it wrong. There we go. What do you mean, Mike? What do you mean that members Discord's awesome? Wait, he's trying to troll me? He's saying that it's awful? Is that what you're trying to say about me? I feel like you never have anything nice to say about me. And that makes me so upset. I'm gonna put on a cam, sure, you can do that. Yeah, it's tough. You didn't see it? Because you haven't linked your Discord and your YouTube. That's why you can't see it. There's literally a members chat, and I told everyone like 5 times. Everyone needs to link their Discord and their YouTube. Once you do that, it's in your Discord settings, you'll see the chat. I wouldn't say it's Gambling 2.0. With the right mods, the right relics, it's not too difficult. It's just a matter of knowing what to use and when to use it. I wish I had recorded my last cam run. So, what happened? Shakti got killed very early on, like literally in like the first 3 or 4 turns. And then I think Rex died or something like that. One of the other clones died. It was 5, so I got the sacrifice, that's right. And then the 3 clones killed Django and the Reek at full health, and then I crashed because Hotty Tails locked me out in the last second. And I was literally like screaming. I was in a voice chat, I was like screaming in excitement. I was like, oh my god, this is wild. And then I got logged out. And I didn't even get my shard. My guild does it. It's nice to have to help him guide in that mission. Oh yeah. Well, with these things, it's always about learning. With the Reaver mission, when we get there, I'm not obviously doing that just yet. But Reaver mission, Wild Tambo mission, Cam mission, it's all about learning because they're not necessarily hard. It's just you need to know the mechanics. Like the amount of times I've gone for a stream with someone, and I used to for my guild, for my lads, I used to run streams. I haven't really done it much in the past because I've been too busy. But a while ago I used to do like 30 streams, 30 to 40 in a row, you know, just go crazy. And granted I haven't done it in so long, just timings and all that. But sometimes you would get people who are new to the mission, and they would see the explosives and they'd cleanse on Rex, and that's like the worst thing you can do, for example. Or people just don't really understand the mechanics in play properly, like the trampled effect or anything else like that. You as soon as you understand it, the RNG goes because you know what to do. But it's getting to that point. And if you don't want to watch streams like this, up to 35 likes. That is quite nice. We've been at a steady 30 on the viewers today, which has been pretty awesome. Did I really just back out of your roster? Oh my god. Oh my god, guys, what is going on? But yeah, it's just learning the mechanics, learning what you need to deal with. That's honestly like 99% of the issue. Oh man, okay. My little streamer all grown up. And you know, I remember when you joined and you was watching the channel when we had like less than 100 subs. And you was like one of the OGs. And now look at us. We're actually all grown up. Like for a change, people know who I am now. It's kind of crazy. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. I feel like people will be like, it's that failmate again, you know? Oh man, it's wild. It's wild. Okay, let's take a look at this roster, do some free-to-play. There's already a lot of free-to-play to do. I'm probably just going to end up just going on doing a little bit of modding and leaving it today. We'll do a proper free-to-play stream at some point. Maybe Saturday. Saturday could be good after the Grand Arena ends. Okay, so you're farming SOKR. Okay, you got a long way to go. That's all I can really say. Doing a good job, wasn't the numbers would catch up. Thank you, Mike. I do appreciate you. You don't have to be that kind, you know. But what I will say is it's been kind of amazing. The amount of people who, especially in the last couple of weeks, have dropped me a DM or sent me a message or commented or whatever and said like, "You're so entertaining." Like, the production value is really good. I appreciate it because I do spend a lot of time trying to make sure that everything runs smoothly, you know. And I think we're getting there. There's still a lot more I can do. When you guys see the plan I have for next month, massive stream upcoming. I'm not going to tell you guys what it is. The mods already know, but they're not going to reveal the information. But once that's set in motion, man, you guys are going to be amazed. That's going to be peak channel content. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. Right, so we're most certainly getting there. Yeah, slowly but surely. Slowly but surely, guys. It's been a wild journey. That's all I'll say. Okay. So Kylo's still a long way away. Yes, I mean, even at Gear 12 and everyone, you still have all the relics to do. You don't have Finalizer unlocked. It looks like you might have him soon. Mods don't know you didn't tell us. I did. Okay, not all of them, but I literally pinged the YouTube mods the other day, saying exactly what's going to happen next month. And we'll see. Just low-key trying to hype it up, right? That's what we're here to do. Sorry, I'm just looking through your ships. I'm just trying to gauge stuff. So, for example, this needs to go to 7-star. I'm actually a big advocate. If you want to do the first order counter, personally, I'll take this guy to R8. It's expensive. R7, R8. I wouldn't put it as your first R8, but I would definitely do that. I wouldn't do R9. I know some people do that, but I've been told that it's not really the best thing ever. That was from Ken, who does Grand Arena Science. They basically said, but maybe their opinions changed now. It's been a few months. Well, last time I spoke to them about it, they said that it wasn't the best R9 ever. Granted, are we really supposed to be talking about R8s and R9s for an account this small? Probably not. So my plan of action, I know you're farming Kylo, but if possible, yeah, I would finish Echo, finish Arc, then you're doing Cam. I think that would be huge, right? If you're getting Cam shards, you're helping your guild out. If you're helping your guild out, happy guild, happy life, you know? As they say. Bonus points if your wife is your guild leader. Make everyone happy at once. I don't know, man. It does work fine, but the RNG's reduced to Relic 8. Relic 6, Relic 7, Relic 8, you're at least going to reduce the RNG. Sometimes you can still lose, you know? It's just up to you if you want to play it safe or not. Relic 560 will work perfectly fine, but I don't know. Personally, I like when I do Relic 8s, Relic 9s, for the most part, I know I have some terrible ones. A lot of them that I would recommend are always going to be ones that reduce any chance of failing. And Relic 8 on the pilot officer even will more or less reduce the chance of losing to less than 1%. More like when you work it out. I think you would have to have Razor Crest crit and then call Xanadu and have them crit twice on the mass assist as well. So it'd be mass assist, you would then have everyone crit and then you have Razor Crest crit and then Xanadu crit twice and then you would lose that ship. Otherwise you're fine. The problem is if you have lower relics, there's always the chance. You know, always a chance. I don't know. This may just be, you know, higher level stuff, you know. If you're low GP, maybe you don't worry about that for now. But the main thing is getting the ship to 7-star, you know. Get the ship to 7-star, get him at least up to relic level, and then see how it goes. You'll see. And it also depends on the opponent's relic levels, you know. If you go up against maxed execs with like really high relics, like relic 8s, relic 9s, even relic 7s and everything, obviously it's going to be harder than if you go up against low level execs. Similar to Profundity, you know, the amount of times you're going up against Profundity with low gear Phoenix, and they do literally nothing. Or the one time someone didn't have Hans Falcon in it. Yeah, most are set in triple attacker as well. But then there's the argument, I mean, we've done it before. Like, I for example, will burn the AoE, right? Take in Finalizer. There's still a chance that the Echelon dies, even without the AoE, because of the triple attacker. And if that happens, that's tough. At least with the higher relics, you have more of a chance. But to be fair, like that's a good point. I mean, I've been setting the triple attacker, and I can show you that it's been doing very well for me. I don't think it's been cleared once, I think, so far. Since I've been setting it lately. GAC history. Okay, let me find where it got attacked. Didn't get attacked on this round. What about round 2? No. Round 3. I don't even know which one they even attacked it on, you know. Here you go. So, my opponent sent in Finalizer, got wrecked. Obviously that's going to happen, it's triple attack. They then sent an Empire here, and they lost. But yeah, the triple attacker is the one to go for. But no, I get what you mean. I always need to be very careful what I say, because sometimes I will say things. Oh, Kylo off the bench, that's interesting. I will always sometimes say things, and I need to try and remember that there's always people at different levels of the game. Would I recommend an R8 on Officer early game? No. Would I recommend him later to mid to later game? Yeah, I probably would. I think he's one of the better R8s I've done anyway. But it's tough. I always forget everyone's at different stages. Everyone, you know, has these different views, different opinions. Personally, like I said, it's the same as Zetas. I prefer ones that just guarantee something, rather than just taking a risk. But it's completely up to you. I mean, Relic 5 is Relic 5, Relic 5 was 6, got multiple Relic 5. Okay, with that said, let's jump in, finish this roster review, do a little bit of the free-to-play, load it up, have a look at mods, and then we'll move on from there. Because time is getting short right now. So yeah, I would finish Shetty Clones, then just full send the First Order, initial play. And hopefully by the time you do all of that, you'll be around about 4. Which would be nice. Because that's obviously the end goal that we're looking for here. The full relics here. Kylo unlocked. In terms of Omicrons, did I see Phasma Omicron? No, Phasma's a good Omicron. I use it so much in Territory War. It's actually a really, really good offensive Omicron. You can beat so many good teams with it. It's okay on defense. Like I see a lot of you using Phasma on defense. Yeah, I would recommend First Order. What teams can Phasma will we beat on defense? C is one of them. Let me show you guys a clip from last stream. Where is it? Okay, so this is from my last Territory War stream. Okay, let's just play it through so you guys can see. This is just Phasma with not even good team, but good characters. Just look how quickly you just gun them down. Obviously, if Malik's there, it's different. I would say defense. Obviously, do what your guild leaders ask, but it is a very, very good offensive team. This is just an example, right? Unfortunately, we can only test it out like once every time. But again, you know, you can see. I didn't bring a good. I don't think I even bought a Kron. So no Kron. Oh, I did bring one, but it wasn't really a good one. I think it was a little bit of crit damage. But like I said, it's just so easy, and you can beat other teams as long as you go first. You're gonna beat everything, right? I mean, in the end, do what your guilds say. Do what your guilds say. But all I'm saying is it's a very good armor Kron. I think it's extremely underrated on offense. You can also beat Mara Jade on Krons with it. Because even though Mara Jade takes the bonus turn, you're still going to go straight after. Like, no matter who gets hit, who gets stunned, you go next. And then you can just gun them down. It's honestly really, really powerful. Would 100% recommend it. So yeah, first order, finish clones. We'll take a quick look at mods, and then we'll move over to free-to-play for a little bit. Darth Revan is the fastest here. 309 speed, okay. So we need to work on mods a little bit. You are like 3.2 mils, so we should be aiming for a little bit higher on Revan, if I'm completely honest. That's okay. Yeah, so mods may be something you should work on, which is okay, right? Alright guys, let me switch the account, and then we'll go from there. You guys can't see the screen, that's fine. Oh, nice. Thank you. You're so kind. How far should DR be? I mean, this is a good question, right? Firstly, it always depends on the mods that you have available to you. If you have good mods overall, I'd say as fast as you can get. If you don't have good mods, just try and make them decently fast. For argument's sake, I'd say if you don't have a Malgus, aim for stupidly fast DR, right? I'm gonna say, if on average, maybe 330 should be a good goal, right? That's very fast, but just to show you guys what I'm talking about here, like I said earlier, when you go through in your modding characters, you have questions like this, use swaggo.gg. Let's look for Darth Revan, right? He's here. We go to best mods, we scroll down. So in Kyber, his average speed is 330. In Erodium, 296. So you can see there is a drop-off, right? But I would say 300 to 330. Again, it just depends on how good your mods are. If you have very good mods, make him faster. I also think if you have Malgus, you can drop his speed because he gains the bonus speed from Malgus lead. But not many of you are going to have Malgus. We said earlier, there's like barely anyone. You can see I haven't logged in for a day. Is Tetra War still still live? Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's go sign up to this. On the free to play. Hopefully we can actually do free to play Territory War. That would be fun, right, guys? We'd love to see that. Okay, let's. Yeah, one of them. I have no crystals, guys. This kind of sucks. I would love to be able to mess around here, but we don't really have a lot on here. I'm closing in on the higher stuff. I'm gonna be honest. I'm just really struggling with the amount of time I have to put in my main account. I'm really struggling with the free-to-play getting to level 85. Once it gets level 85, it's gonna grow so much quicker. It's so boring. Some days I just don't log in as much as I should do, which is probably why it's slower. But like I said, once I get to level 85, it's probably 2 months till start killer, and that doesn't change. It's just getting to level 85 is such a grind. It really is. Like, there's just so much you can't do. It's little things like simming everything off the bat, you know, Galactic War, all of that. It's just a bit long. I'm gonna be honest. Maybe I'm just complaining for no reason. Alright, let's go buy some of him. Do we have any of these we need? Not really. I think I'm doing Tarkin still. I need to do Galactic War. Mods, not gonna buy. Okay. Still want to do this. We do want to get Vader up and running, so we'll buy one of them. I'm actually spending my fleet currency on the Geos, so I don't have to farm them. Just to speed stuff up. It's not really a good idea, but it's just what I'm doing. No, I'm going to leave that for now. I'm not really too worried about Slave 1 just yet. And then eventually we're going to have one part. I almost have him. 1 or 2 more TVs here, guys. Oh no, I can actually buy some shards here. Beautiful. I was looking at the wrong currency. Okay. Nice. Boy, I'm motivated. I don't know. All I'm saying is that just getting to level 85 is just so time consuming. You know. Once I get to level 85, I'm gonna be playing this way more. We'll have Grand Arena. I'm gonna be so motivated. Until I get to that point, I think it's just an issue of having multiple accounts. It's like, But level 85 is where the game starts. So just think of this as a really, really long, really long beginning, right? This is kind of what it is. What do we want to do? I want to finish my Mara farm. So right now, I'm finishing Mara and Iden. Yeah, it takes so long. Granted, I went on my break. We would have been level 85 a few months ago. But I went on a short break from the game. Right, Iden's coming on well. We are going to farm her until this ship's done, because I want to go Malevolence early. Okay. And Lando, we're farming till his ship's done. Which is here. It's coming along okay. I'll show you. For Dark... Honestly, I'm not really playing these, because there's not really... I can't even do these. I think I can do like a stage 1. Because all the characters I'm farming, I've already got to the node. I'm just running this as my dark side, and then for light side, I'm running like a smuggler team, which is fine for winning everything. In terms of mods, Mike, I don't know if you've seen this account a while. I haven't done a video in some time. I'll show you the dark side ships. One of the things that's come well with this account is mods. Like, I could have had so much more progress on characters, but I've spent so long on mods. Like, for example, look at this. 18 speed there, 19 speed here. This isn't even equipped to anyone. This could be a nice Zeb mod actually, with the 15. We've got this one. Like, we've got so many, and they are on some awful characters. I need to go through and change all of this. But I've got some really, really good mods for my level. So when we eventually get through to it, well, I don't really... I mean, we can go and fleet. I'm not really going to see anything here. Again, it's just kind of the issue. When I went on my break... yeah. I mean, there's no way we get into... Until I get my level, and there's no way I can even think about top 50. Those mods are awesome. Yeah, the mods are the strong point of the account, right? You wanted to see dark side ships. I can show you. Okay. So far, we have 1, 2, we have 3 at 5 stars. We need 5, right? For the event, for the Zeta event. And this, obviously. I haven't been doing this event. I've been kind of slacking, I'm going to be honest, guys. But it's okay. This will be 5-star. This one will be on its way. We have some more. We'll be fine for the event no matter what. I think it's what? Is it 78? I can't remember which event, what level you have to be for the Zeta event. I want to say 78, but I can't remember. I can't remember what it is. Either way, we'll be fine once it comes around. Slacking's put in nicely. I know. I'm well aware. But like I said, once I'm level 85 and I have that motivation for Grand Arena, things will be different. You'll see it progress quick, right? But it's just getting to that point. Which is kind of why I did dabble with it earlier in the year. I said, like, obviously I came back from my break and I was like, well, I could I could just buy the Hyperdrome bundle, skip that initial stress, and people were a bit mixed. Some people said yes, some people said no. In the end, I decided not to, because I do want to keep it completely free to play. But give it another month. Once we're at level 85, you guys will start to see the account will be coming around. It's just little things like I can't really do anything in TB. Don't really have the teams for it yet. You know, my guild does GOTB, right? But I literally cannot do a single mission. So it's just gonna take a while to get there. I'm trying to kill Sidious first here, guys, because I don't really want him to really wreck me. Okay. Come on. Oh my, how is he still alive? What is this? Okay, let's cleanse. Okay, now we need to go for Nihilus. I don't want him to annihilate someone. Ouch. Come on, hit him, stagger him. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, let's leave Dooku alone for a little bit. We'll go for Savage. Cool Hero, I got some Terminator. We'll do this because I think I'm gonna do the taunt as well. There we go. Okay, lovely. A big hit. But we are looking pretty good. I'm also gonna have a Gear 9 Young Han soon. And remember, guys, the initial plan: Relic Vandor, and that's gonna be one of the first relics. Because I'm gonna bank on that Dash team just carrying me. It will carry me, guys, for the early game. I'm almost certain. You miss Galactical, I don't. It's just so long. I don't miss this at all. Okay, nice basics there from Hera. Okay, let's taunt again over here. We don't need to taunt a second time. We'll go for a basic offense down. Oh my god. Dooku, leave me alone, buddy. Alright, let's go ahead and no stagger. Sad times. I'm actually allowed. It's actually allowed you to play the game for an extended period of time. Do you mean Galactic War? Trust me, guys, when you eventually... Yeah, I can't farm Dash yet. I'm still finishing Kyle, anyway. We need that. A little bit bonus time meter. I need to recover some... no, do you know what? I think we can kill Dooku here. So... no, Dooku... No, buddy, stop. You'll realise once you get to later game, you spend too much time, man. Like, the amount of time I have to spend on my main, just doing everything every single day, it's crazy. Who's going to be the first relic? Mine. Astral Mara. Mine's going to be Vandal. My first relic will be Vandal. And that's still going to be the case. And he's probably also going to be my first Satyr as well. He's coming along. I mean, we've almost got him. I say we've almost got him too. We could actually get him to Gear 9 today, guys. You know what? Yeah, let's do it. Let's craft this. What do we need? One of these. We need to hope we get we need to hope we get it from one refresh there. Okay. Well, let's come back and do that in a second. So level 70 is around about where we need him. I think to get into Gear 9. That'd be nice. Let's get him up and running. I've left him at 5 stars for now because I'm trying to finish Mara and Aiden. Aiden is a team that I want to get up and running so earlier. Basically, guys, if you actually want to see the plan, this is from last year. It's almost a year old, the plan. The account's probably about 9 months old. Basically, I came up with a Grand Arena style account. And if you search, you're also going to see the video of AP Games, because he also had me on his channel for this. A while back. Also, you get to see me with an awful beard. Like, oh my god. I looked awful back then. Not gonna lie, guys. You know, I look awful now, but back then, things were different, you know? Things were different. So, the account plan, because I know that some of you may be newer to the channel, right? it was Starkiller Rush. I still believe that my view of the game is the way it's going right now. The easiest and best value early on is one of these three. Obviously, these two weren't out at the time, but I believe that going for these first builds you up to a successful roster, especially for winning GAC early on. Granite Quidster, not so much. That's for guild-related stuff. Afra, we don't know yet. But Starkiller, I think, is a very good early farm. So basically, the initial farm is going to be smugglers, you know, dash. You basically get a dash team. So if you think, what are the Starkiller requirements? It's Mara Jade, it's just the Empire team. You then get dash, which is a smuggler team. You then get Kalkutan, which is a Mothma team, and you get Talon, which is even better now. It's going to be a Treya team, right? So you get 4 really good teams from it, and then you get Starkiller at the end. And then from that point on, you can then branch off into a wider roster, right? So at the moment, we're just farming all of these up. Okay, let's go and equip this. And this. And Vandal will be my first relic. I think Vandal is a very, very good character to go for early. Okay, let's just try and get into Gear 9. That would be pretty fun here, guys. How many crystals do we have? We need 3 more. Oh, we haven't done Kyle yet. Let's go farm Kyle for today. He's almost at 7-star as well. I'm not really investing in him yet, just because I don't really have a use to him. I don't really have Mothma up and running. It's just something to do when we're close to level 85. Mothma will be running at low stars to begin with. I'm not really too worried about getting her up and running too much. But I'll show you guys in a second. We are actually working quite hard towards the Mothma team. 6 shards today. We're not doing any refreshes. Refreshes would speed everything up. We're not doing that today. Or really at all. I've been doing all my refreshes and mods. I want to get a head start there. Because I've said it before in the videos, right? In terms of free-to-play, you're going to go into Carbonite, or whatever it is. It's Carbonite, right? And you're going to be up against the Hyperdrive bundle accounts. And the thing is, they're going to outmatch you on GP, right? It's going to be tough. But the one benefit you have over them is that you can farm mods for longer. You know, they've only been farming mods for like a week. Hey, welcome to the stream. We're doing a bit of free-to-play right now. So yeah, like I was saying, one of the benefits of being free-to-play of Hyperdrive is those Hyperdrive accounts, they just get straight to level 85. They don't have the mods. Grand Arena maybe on the Monday. They sign up, they literally have no mods. If you're free to play, you can at least get, you know, that 5 months of hard grafting for mods, and that gives you a massive advantage. It's up to you guys whether you think it's a big enough one. I don't know. We'll see. Only another month or so, and we'll be doing Grand Arena on this account. So that's the main thing. It's taken way too long, I'm well aware, but that's okay. We don't mind it taking a while. Okay, let's just level this up. Alright, that should give us the refresh, so we should be able to get Vandal to R9. Yeah, 9 today. You agree with me? Well, thank you for agreeing. Look, I get it. There's lots of views. There's lots of, you know, everyone's got their own plan. If you guys want to see what an account like this looks like, it's not my account for obvious reasons. But about a month ago, one of my subscribers has been following the guide and continued, because I had to go on a break from the game, so everything kind of came to a stop. But they kind of carried on, and they actually made, you know, this account. And if you guys want to see what it looks like, I'm going to link a video in the chat for you guys to go watch later. Mods are very important. Oh yeah, mods are too important. They really are. Okay. And like I said before, one of the benefits of doing a farming plan like this is the characters that you're getting. Vandal, Chewie, Young Han. They're good characters. They aren't bad, especially in a dash team. And they are so easy to gear. Like, no cryotex until gear 12. There's no reason why you can't have the full team at gear 12 by the time you get to level 85. And that's the plan, right? And then we just relic Vandal and that team's gonna do stuff. Trust me, guys. It's gonna be so much fun. Alright, let's try and get these gear pieces. Look, this is my first normal energy refresh in literally like 2 months. I never spend normal energy. I just be like that, right? Right. We need one there, we need one here, and then we need one here, right? God, I hate these pieces. I'm having flashbacks to the main account. I have none of these left. Alright, come on, give me what I want. Give me what I want. Really? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so that's now Gear 9. And then he's on his way to Gear 10. Pretty good, if I'm completely honest, right? So level 77, we should have, around about by that time, we should see ourselves have a Gear 10 Vandal. So we're making good progress in this sense, right? Let's level this up. Let's level this up. Let's level this up. So I'm excited for this. We can also have a look at his mods. Let's level these all up. See, these aren't even that good mods, but that'll do for now. This one's terrible. Okay, let's actually see if we have any better mods for Vandal. Right, health with health. I'm gonna be honest, this one might be worth looking at. 5 speed, I might slice it on a bit higher. We don't have any there. This one's okay for now. He doesn't need crazy speed. Health. Yeah, we'll just keep this one we have there. That'll do for now. I mean, he's already at 22,000 health. I'll like this read for free to play. What read? Maybe send me something. Alright, let's send in against this team. Let's go send in the smugglers, right? At the moment we're using Kira lead. It's not really the best, I'm not gonna lie. But it will do. Let's send him in. Okay. There is a real chance we just get slapped here, guys. We can at least dispel all those. I forget that we don't have like all the stuff here, right? Should probably honestly we should probably be just working on this guy. Oh my god. Let's give this to him. That was kind of... I keep forgetting we don't have all the abilities here. This kind of sucks. Right, let's come over here. Really? You dodged? Are you trying to wind me up? Okay, that's okay. The buff immunity's not okay. Because now we have to basic. Yeah, we're gonna lose here, guys. Funny, I had to save the special. That's okay. These things happen. I'm looking handsome as always. Thank you so much, Glurmit enthusiast. You're such a lovely person. Alright guys, we did a little bit of the free to play. Unfortunately, I've got to go run. I've got to go to work soon. So I'm gonna call it there, guys. It's been a pretty fun stream today. Lots of new faces. I think we've also gained quite a few subs. Let me go double check that. But I think we've gained a decent amount today. Yeah, we gained like quite a lot, right? It's been fun. Tomorrow, Grand Arena, right? We're looking forward to it. So hopefully you guys come along for that. Hopefully we can make it 2 for 2 this round. We had a good first round showing. It's been fun. Thank you all for coming along. And I will see you guys later.